5 a.m., we resumed our perilous journey to Nametsi. Ascending one of the hills, we navigated the slippery terrain.
In March 2010, NTV broadcast a story about a series of severe landslides that left at least 365 people dead and scores displaced after a heavy downpour. The area was a classic scene of grief. 13 years later, a visit to Nametsi Parish, which was affected by the landslides, looks to be forging a way forward past the gloom. However, the education system for the young generation there is yet to forge way forward. 3 government-aided primary schools, Nametsi, Tunwusi and Kisasa, were closed after it emerged the institutions were in landslide-prone area. Today, primary and secondary school learners in the Nametsi Parish in Budensi sub-county within Bududa district have to walk over 8 kilometers through this terrain to get to the nearest primary school. Joshua Mutinye, one of these students at Bukalasi Seed School, wakes up at 5 a.m.
I leave home at exactly 6:30, but reaching at school very late at 9.
The journey is long and tiring, littered with unsolicited offers and insults. And on a few occasions, some students do not even make it to school.
I may find this border man, and one may opt to say that, let me give you a lift. And when I refuse, he can abuse me. Some of us, even we don't reach school because we get tired, then we go back home.
The return journey is just as hard, and several girls have dropped out of school and opted for marriage. Esau Etankia, a teacher at Bukalasi Primary, 10 kilometers away, says the rainy season is the biggest challenge to class attendance.
Sometime during rainy season, they come when their clothes are wet. And those ones without the bags, their books are also what? Wet. Absenteeism of P1 and P2 is also very high.
On visiting one of the 3 schools closed by the landslides, we found children aged between 4 and 8 years being taught in a structure without doors, windows and a leaking roof. The community initiative is a shorter distance option for the children to access education.
The buildings we are having right now are really condemned by government, but now because we don't have what to do, what can we do? Who these young ones have to be? They have to be at school because this is the future of tomorrow.
The education uptake for Budensi sub-county and others in hard-to-reach sub-counties is declining since the government closed the 3 schools, although the residents stayed.
That unless government comes in to intervene, the education levels of Bududa are most likely to go down.
Also closed was Nametsi Health Center 4 in the landslide-prone area. Today, patients are carried to the nearest health center 8 kilometers away and 20 kilometers to Bududa Hospital. There are now calls to the government to construct another health center.
People of Bududa, people of Nametsi are really in demand of these services. We need a health center on a very serious note. We have lost our people and it is painful.